That one feels bad. There's the first one. So, welcome back to how to ruin a FireBlade in 10 easy steps. Obviously, when taking bikes off a stand, so this is on a front stand, front head stand, and a rear paddock stand. Obviously, it should probably go without saying, but don't take that one off first, because it will just roll off of the front headstand, right? So take the front headstand off first, and then take the rear one off. But obviously, make sure the side stand's down. If your bike's got one, make sure it's down before you drop it on the side stand and then forget that you've left it up. Ask me how I know. There's the ABS module, lines, and there's this hard line here that runs down to this transfer block, and then that's the brake hard line down to that side. Okay, so this is radiator off and exhaust manifold off. Maybe that's why they fail, because they put it right behind the freaking manifolds. Let's see if that union wants to come off. Oh yeah, now that's done. Okay. There we go. So that plug is on the module, the ABS module here. Right, that's ABS loom plug. And there's the module. There is another plug on the ABS loom near to the ground there. That one. And then there should be one plug connector right under this fuel feed line. That's what I was looking for. This goes to the pump at the front, which we're gonna fight with in a minute. There we go. So now, that is your ABS loom. Yep, there's the servo pump and all the lines for it under there. I pointed out from the other side. Yeah, there's the banjo for the bottom. That's where that is. So I've taken the link pipe and silencer off, and I'm now undoing the center bolt here. I'm gonna spare. I didn't film that because it's it's like undoing 2 slip joints and whatever. I don't think anybody needs to be shown how to do that. As you've got all this off, you have got an O2 sensor, and the wiring comes up here. And then the plug is up under here. Unplug that and drop it down. If it's easy to unplug it, I will always choose to unplug an O2 and feed the wire back than try and get the bung out of the exhaust. It's that plug there. But it's got a little tab right there. I don't know if you can see that. You push that and then it frees it off of the clip. And then you can just push the tab and unplug it, and that's your O2. So now it's all just hose clips and shit like that to get this off. So there's top hose here, a return feed there, one on the other side, and all that sort of malarkey. The radiator, I don't know if I can show you this, is on 2 bungs. So it's got 2 little bits that stick out of the frame, and then they mount onto this. This one ain't even on it, and the other one's on the other side. So down in here, if you can see that, there is a little bolt on the end that stops the radiator from sliding off the post. And then it unbolts from the bottom. There's like a little 8mm down here. Anyway, you need to take those out. You've then got the overflow, which is this pipe here, runs through the frame, goes down to a little connector here. So you just pop that right out, or break it off, whichever works for you, and then just run that back through. And now it is just the fan connectors, which are here and one on the other side, because there's 2 fans. What I find tremendously frustrating about working on cars and bikes is the fact that they seem to use about 6 dozen different loom connectors all over the thing, and they've all got different types of clips. I don't even know how this comes apart. It's not immediately obvious by looking at it. And I've never really understood why they can't just use one type of loom connector across the whole machine. Because ultimately all a loom collector has to do is keep the dirt out, usually with a little rubber seal, not vibrate loose, and maintain an electrical connection. That's it. Like, that is it. Why do you need 12 different types of plugs on one vehicle? Just fuck off. And there's the radiator. Now we can get to the exhaust headers. Which don't look the best in the world, but we're going to see how they go. Ooh yeah, that one feels bad. Not feeling great either. Oh, okay. Maybe we're getting somewhere. There's the first one. I'm not too worried about them breaking off. It kind of is what it is. There's the other one. That was rusted all the way through. I don't know. 6 out of 8 seems pretty good to me. And that right there is what we came here for. It's a lower radiator mount. So the hardline mounting block is here. So what you're looking at here is now the complete ABS system back to front. Sort of roughly how it's orientated on the bike. Out of the bike. So now all I've got to do is get all the race parts and track bits that I want and put it back together. The final task is obviously going to be replacing these flexi lines and this block here with braided lines directly from the master cylinder to the calipers. So this is the Nissin radial master, which is fine. I don't think I'll change this, but I'll just run twin lines off the bottom straight down to each caliper. I'm also going to get the ABS ring off and the ABS sensor, which is this wire here, front and back, and replace all the other bits that require replacing. The forks will go away for hard chroming. Headlight unit is obviously going. It's already got Woodcraft clip-ons, but the rest of the bike is fine. So thanks for watching as always, and I'll catch you on the next one, which will probably be just sort of the front end, removing the ABS system off of the wheels and sort of the final bits of wiring, just sort of little stuff. See you next time.